Well, I think for us, it's like it's either the Signature at 300, or we're gonna go to the Serene, which is right behind it.
Yeah, I think if anything, let's go to the Serene. I forgot I was right behind it. The thing I didn't like about Serene is it doesn't have a kitchenette, but it's such a big place, and I'm sure the window's open.
It does look like a place that where the windows would open.
I think they do. Let me see. I just saw it.
We gotta get a place where I can stay on the Jedi Rich diet.
Yeah, because we have to be able to open the windows.
We have to be able to open the windows.
So let me see. So I'm looking in Vegas because we're gonna be going around the 14th, if not maybe sooner. That's I don't know if I want to book anything yet because we might.
Hey, be sure to check out our other channel. I'm doing another channel called Weight Loss Force, The Weight Loss Force. Check it out. It's basically her showing me and you guys basically how to get off the sugar habit, which I got on by accident. Well, not really by accident. We were living here in New York. And if you listen to her bitch blogs about New York, there's not a lot to do here except go to restaurants and go out to eat, and go to restaurants and go to bars and go out to restaurants and go out to restaurants. And that's pretty much what people do here.
Yeah, I think you even get like a little balcony here. Let's see.
So anyways, so given the fact that we don't eat in restaurants and we just kind of just do our thing, this, we've been here for a year, so we are heading back to Vegas we're trying to figure out when and where and all that right now. So I thought I'd pop the live on. If you guys have any ideas, then great. Shoot them down to me down in the comments below.
When does the V have a balcony?
If you guys have an apartment to rent us, definitely pay you guys on time.
This is the one you want then, where you get a balcony. This one has a balcony. So how much they want with the one with the balcony? Okay, let's see. I should probably want the one with the balcony. Then it's gonna be.
Let's see how much it is for the one.
$198. See, that's expensive.
How much?
That's for the. It's Serene. If you want the balcony, they were showing you jippy photos. You ain't gonna get the balcony on.
Oh, the balcony rooms are more expensive.
Yes, that's too much.
How much is this? The Serene?
I think $200 a night.
$200 a night at
That's
the Serene.
Price here.
That's what we're paying here in Manhattan.
For if you wanted, they have the small rooms for less, but if you want one that's got like a balcony and stuff.
Yeah.
Which is the ones you want there. Let me see what else we got going on here.
They have the small rooms, but we need a balcony. We definitely need a balcony.
Well, because what you need is where is this at? Oh, oh, this is like way down. Oh, see, if you don't know Las Vegas, you know, way the heck down here. You know, way down here. Where is this? Bridger. Oh, it's downtown. Okay, it's downtown. Oh, I see it there. Okay, here we go. Where's the?
What's the other place?
Oh, that's North Las Vegas. Oh, so it's down here. Oh, that's not that far. I was in the Arts District. Okay, I was just looking at this thing. I didn't know where this was. Oh, these are those are brothels. Oh, not brothels. Hostels. Charlie's Plaza. What's Plaza got? I can't remember what Plaza has. So it's so crappy down there. I wonder if they have like a bigger luxury. Oh, Junior Theater. Gee, the Wii. Yeah, that's a big shenanigan.
Oh, it's so stressful sometimes. What are you coming up with here?
Nothing yet. I'm just looking. I don't know yet. Probably so far, if anything, we go to the Gym Center, but this one's kind of expensive. I bet you we can find something a little bit more affordable. It's still cool. Let me try to search my kitchenette again. See if it gives me anything this time around. Signature, okay. Signature. Oh, Seagull Select, Kangaroo, Signature. Tuscany. Remember we tried to go there? What was the
Yeah,
deal?
they don't take debit cards. You have to have a credit card.
That's right. Okay. So you got another thing. Cancun Resort. That's the big one.
Cancun might be
They're
cool.
over there by the Whole Foods, I think. Or they're actually down past. Oh yeah, that's right. These ones. Oh yeah, these ones are not bad. You know, this is the one. This is the one down by on. It's on Tropicana.
Yeah,
And
right
I actually
past.
talked about this one time. I said we could actually live here. Actually, this might work. But it's 226. Yeah, that's not bad. 226. So that's only 100. Check this out. This would actually work. But the problem is it's over there, way down on Tropicana. You're not that close to the strip.
No, we can stay there for a while.
Yeah, these ones you can stay for a while.
What do they want for a week on this place?
You should look. These are like I remember these ones.
Yeah, these are like just like oh wow, this
Yeah,
looks
this
like
actually it's a lot like Jay's if anything.
No, it's more like 1970s.
Right, but it's kind of got like the feel of like Jay's where you're kind of like really cramped in there, you know? You know how like all those
Yeah,
like you don't have like, but it could work.
this could work.
But I don't know. I feel like you won't like that. 'Cause
No,
you
I
don't
like
have,
it. I know, I like that
No,
right
but you
there.
get like no air. You get like no sun or anything in there. You know what I mean? It's one of those. Where
That's
you're
okay though. I like the price.
Like, man, I don't know. I'll keep looking.
It's just for a week or a
Right,
couple
but
days.
You hate that when you get like no. Desert Paradise might be a better one. Cause that one's one of those where like with Jay's. Oh, this one might even be better. This one already looks a little better. Check it out. Where is this one at? Let me make sure I have these. Oh man, they're a little far out. South Decatur. Oh. On Decatur. Oh, okay, so that one. Okay, so these are both kind. This one's on Decatur and Tropicana. That's not too far from the ship, but this one, they're still kind of like they have that like. They come down in price though. That's cool. So $217 for the two. Here's another one that's very similar to that. This one's on Decatur and Tropicana, but very
Oh,
similar. It looks
yeah.
like a little bit
Oh,
more.
that looks like a really nice bunch of sweets. Look at that.
I know
That looks great. What do they want for this place?
Oh, what did I just say? Like 117 a night or something like that. Or does it have a washer and dryer?
What's the place? Yeah, it does have a washer dryer.
It's on Decatur and like Tropicana, so like over that way.
Let's do it. Let's stay out there.
What's it called? Here, go back one.
Desert Paradise.
Desert
Looks like a desert paradise to me.
Paradise. These are over there on, it's right over here. Here's Tropicana and then Decatur is down this way. So it's over there on, oh, it's over there. Remember, this is where we used to go to that smoke shop?
Yeah.
And there's Starbucks right here. It's just down the street from there.
Speaking of
Remember
which,
we used to go to that gas station right there. You got air there. Yeah, they're good. It's right next to that air thing. Remember the one that had those good air for the tire? They had that cool little machine.
yeah.
It's right there. That's a real good one. I'll start that. Club de Soleil. Let's see that one. Where's that one at? I forget where all these were. This one was over there on Tropicana and oh yeah, this one's this one. Yeah, these are all down there on Tropicana. Okay, pretty much. That one's not. This is the one I was thinking of. This is the one. Club de Soleil is the one that I had seen.
Yeah, Club de Soleil.
Yeah, I like the other ones better than this one.
Those seem like really good. And you can cook there and everything.
I like so far the Desert Paradise one.
Yeah.
That might be where we
This
go.
gives us a little bit more breathing room.
Desert Paradise and the Cancun one, not bad. I don't like the Club de Soleil that much, but I'll heart it anyways. But yeah, these are the prices. So it's like, so it's around. Let me see. Like the Desert Paradise is the 1 bedroom suite for 2 nights is $217 for 2 nights.
That's great. So we get it for 2 nights at a time?
Yeah, we could maybe do more depending on if we have the money.
Yeah.
Let me see if they make you pay in advance.
Yeah, we can book it. That way it doesn't we have to worry about it. We got
Well,
it.
no, it depends on if they make you pay in advance. Yeah, you gotta pay now.
We'll wait. We'll wait. We have no money at the moment. We're kind of brokeage.
Yeah. But we're good. We know that we'll get some before we leave.
We have to work on it. Yeah, we'll work on it before we leave. Obviously, we have to have it before we leave. Otherwise, we don't leave. We keep
Oh
going.
man, this phone has this thing about not keeping the contacts in
It does because there's something. It doesn't have enough memory. Reset the phone for a second. I put all those other contacts in there.
Oh, that might.
that might help it. But really, I can't get to all the data. You know, you have all those different databases.
Mm-hmm.
They're not loading up. I don't know how to turn off. I think it's just the one.
I think it's just the one. We forgot
She's
it.
got the iPhone 7 Plus. We're a little bit handicapped, but hey, but we're making it out of New York alive. The big thing.
Man, I really messed up with the
It was a battle.
phone.
No, it's not just that. Everything was a battle
I
here.
can't even get into
It
that.
was a battle from day one. Just get over it.
But the phone thing really just kills me.
Well, that's just physical evidence of how hard it is here. We got hustled for a phone.
Our phone hustled from us, I should say.
And watch.
And watch.
And iPad.
And an iPad. Oh my god.
This one. She just trusts everybody is the thing. She's a very trusting
people were
person.
supposed to pay us because we were broke.
Again, she's a very
And
trusting
they didn't
person.
pay us. And so we got hustled out of an iPad, a phone, and a watch. All mine. All my devices.
So,
Because I was the one that
but you know what?
started
She had to
it.
learn the hard way. Well, doesn't everybody have to learn the hard way?
Well, yeah, and I wanted it to be mine. I wasn't.
I don't think you can do.
I
I don't care how much schooling you go to. You go to Harvard after Harvard, class after class. You can't teach someone how not to get hustled.
Yeah. Well, it was like three
I
different
don't care if you're on the
too.
street or if you're
Like, I didn't learn.
at JP Morgan.
Well, actually, two different people, but I guess only two different people, not three different people.
The whole
It'd be
town,
really bad
the
if
whole
it was-
town, everybody.
No, but if I got us out of those for three different people, it's just two different people. So.
The point of being is that that's what this town's about. You get hustled,
Yeah.
and she got hustled, and now
One
she's
of them
smarter
was supposed
because.
to get to buy it back in a second, and then,
Of course.
and then he
It
fucking
was-
sold it.
Stop telling them to hustle. It doesn't matter.
No, but I mean,
someone up to say, "Hey, I
no,
got
but
hustled."
someone. Okay, we sold
Sneaky
my phone.
Pete. You saw that movie.
Yeah, we
There's
sold
no point
my
in
phone. No, I'm just saying, we sold my phone, and the guy was supposed to let us buy it back in like a week. Instead, he went and sold it already. So they lied to us, and we were like trying to buy it back.
What it is, yeah, because obviously he'd only get what he loaned us, which was $300, if he gave us the phone back. But someone else would give him $1,000 for it.
Right.
So he was like, "Fuck! Why should I give it to those guys for $300? I give it to this guy for $1,000."
Right. So he made himself.
So that's why we figured that one
We
out.
didn't know that he was gonna.
But
do
we
that.
thought he was gonna be.
We
She
thought
thought
we could trust him.
she thought he was gonna be a friend.
Yeah. So stupid us. Well, he was kind of a friend, and then we not no more.
And so for
We're not
senior
even
life, I'm not a
seniors.
senior citizen.
That still win, even though you just picked up the phone.
Well, it said spam, but I answered it.
No, but I'm saying that this didn't end. Your,
Yeah, isn't that great? That's what I was trying to say.
Oh, wow.
That's what I was trying to show. That with this cool watch, she actually had one.
So we're sitting here.
So I gave her my old one. Hopefully she doesn't
Manhattan.
lose that one. Yeah.
in
But
our hotel room.
the way I look at it, though, that we went out to sea, that we're a couple Jedi. We went out to space. We went out to whatever. We went on a voyage. And well, we took some hits.
A lot of hits.
I mean,
A lot of
I
hits.
mean,
We're
like,
we're in a sinking ship right now. We're trying to get out of it.
yeah. Well, I wouldn't say it's sinking. I think it's well, yeah, it's sinking. Well, it kind of
We got some holes in our boat.
kind of, but we had the whatever. I don't want to get into details here.
It's been so hard. New York City's been so hard. We did so well, and we were being so like good in a sense, like following all the rules, doing everything right,
Right.
and things were getting harder and
Yeah.
harder and harder and harder and harder, and then finally we were like, screw it. So we just started partying
Eating.
and eating like everybody else, and then that didn't help. It didn't get any better. It only got worse. But at least we had an experience.
Yeah, we got some good footage, and I ate some of the food here.
Yeah, we
We
ate
ate some
all
amazing,
of the food
amazing
here.
foods.
Oh, we tried everything, which we normally wouldn't have got to do because our diet's so strict. So we tried everything, but now we're back on a regular diet of organic beef. And I feel really good today. I'm tired because I don't have the bulimia high in a sense where you get the endorphin rush. But I feel really good today because I didn't throw up, ate beef, I'm feeling good. Each day that you don't throw up, you feel better, but like you also feel very tired because you get a huge endorphin rush from the sugar, one thing when you eat the sugar, and then when you throw it up, you get an endorphin rush from the, like, being bulimic makes you high.
Yeah, and you know what? You can check out, like, we're documenting all of this stuff on other channel, the Weight Loss Force.
Yeah.
And we're also documenting my weight loss. I've
Yeah,
lost
so-
10 or 15
Yeah,
pounds
so we
so
went
far.
back to, I went back to bulimia, which
10
made
pounds.
Jay Rich gain a ton, because he does it a little bit, but he doesn't do it like me. So I get super thin, and he gets fat. So that's how that happened, how he got fat and how I got thin. But now we're back on a regular diet, and it feels good. We knew that we would get back here because we knew that it was the cure to bulimia, and we knew that you feel better. But we weren't wanting to because we were kind of enjoying eating all the food.
Yeah, we were enjoying all the foods out there.
We were like eating tons of pizza and
takeout
milkshakes
stuff.
and donuts and anything we wanted.
Oh, those smorgasbords.
Anything we wanted. We'd just be like, get all this stuff. And, but it gets old. It really gets
It's
old.
old really fast.
And you realize all you're doing is eating and throwing up all day, and just it's not in existence.
It's just not in existence. So we decided to make a weight loss channel about how to get over it.
Yeah. And what it is the, oh, there's my Whole Foods. Let's see what they're saying. They're going to bring me beef and, oh, they said delivered soon, so I'll be going downstairs in a minute. They're going to bring me beef and water. That's all we get now. Hey, yeah, the contacts came back.
Oh, they are coming back.
Someone just texted too. That's good. Business has been very, very slow.
On a side note, business here in New York City has been very slow this last week.
Yeah, like it really made, like we were, which is a good thing. We were being healthy, because if we weren't being healthy, we would have been in a lot of trouble, because there was just no money this week. But luckily, we were being healthy, so we didn't spend anything.
Right.
Like all we've spent money on is just food and water and rent. But that's quite a bit here, so we're still pretty broke. But we haven't bought anything else this week. Oh, and what I mean by food is like Amazon food, one step away. Like beef, not like when I say food before, we were spending a fortune on food, like because you do like Uber Eats and it's like $50 an order. At least it's always like $50 almost an order, unless you're getting like a milkshake. Then it's like $30. It's like $30 to order one milkshake, because they tack on all these extra fees and stuff. And when it was cold, we were doing Uber Eats. But so we'd be like, hey, if we're already ordering, if they're already gonna tack on all these
Add
fees,
another milkshake.
add a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're already doing like a delivery fee and these taxes and all these things. So if you like put a bunch of stuff on your order, it makes it worthwhile. So we were getting a bunch of stuff, but now we're back to just eating organic ground beef and getting, like I have a delivery from Amazon, which is the Whole Foods. They do the Whole Foods on Amazon, which is the best thing they ever did, is the Whole Foods delivery. That's the best thing about Amazon. That was the best change. Because like I didn't want Whole Foods to be taken over by Amazon, because I knew it would change the quality of the stuff, which it kind of has. I mean, like, we're not that happy with the beef that we're getting. We preferred the beef before they switched over. I don't know how it is in Vegas. I hope it's still good beef over there.
I think it is.
We like that Eel River there. But here, we really like this brand called Nature's Rancher. And then one day they decided to switch to a different distributor, and it's called Organic Rancher, which seemed like it'd be better, even because
But it's not. It's copy.
It's not. It's
They're
copy,
fakers.
and it's not as good.
And they're from New York.
And it's frustrating because they had like, everybody was loving Nature's Rancher. I mean, it was always sold out. You could barely ever get it. And then they switched to this other one, and it's like, I mean, it sells out too, but not at the same frequency. Remember, like I'm actually able to get meat now. Half the time I wasn't even able to get meat because people were buying it so fast. But now people are like, it's not the same.
So cool.
So we're looking forward to going back to Vegas. We wish we could go now, to be honest. But for one thing, we don't have the money, but also we don't know if it's the right time to go there. Because when I'm looking, it's not significantly cheaper for the hotels.
That means it's gonna be busy.
Yeah, but so what I'm saying though is like, also like we have to make sure there's business there too before we get there, because it's not like it's like dirt cheap. But if we get the weekly, it will be.
Right. Well, that's the difference. That we can get we can't live in hotels. We've been living in hotels for nearly a year now.
And it's so expensive.
And not only is it expensive, but it's a drain on.
It's so exhausting. You have to move all of the time.
I mean, we could definitely write a book on this stuff.
Well, and the thing is, you don't get to have any stuff with you. That's the problem. Is like now we're down to like just like 2 carry-ons because we've moved so often. We used to have 2 huge suitcases and then all of this stuff, but that was a nightmare every time to move. So now we're literally down to like we have the because we have more than just the 2 suitcases. We have a guitar, we have a tripod, we have 2 carry-ons. Yeah, one light with the tripod, but it's in this bag. So there's always, when we move, we have 2 carry-on suitcases, a duffel bag, like a little duffel bag with our toiletries, a guitar, a grill, a light, and a tripod, and then usually like, we have 2 backpacks too. So, but we had even more than that when we first got here. Like, it would take us to do it. We'd have to do an Uber XL every time we moved, and people would be like, sometimes not even want to pick us up. I had people not want to pick me up that time when I was stuck with HB, because they were like, oh, too much stuff. Because they don't want you to be like moving with Uber.
Yeah.
That's when we realized we had to take it back a minute too, because they were starting to not pick us up because they're allowed to move you from a hotel to hotel, but when you literally look like you're like moving, then they get pissed. Like, I'm not your moving company. You know what I mean? Like, pay for someone to move you.
Everyone's doing a scam here in New York City.
Oh yeah. So what happened is they start wanting to pick me up, and so then we had to really take it back. But now the problem with that is you just have nothing. Like, on a daily basis, you just have nothing.
Well, yeah.
You have no clothes.
As a Ramada, I literally felt like I was in jail because
You're like one outfit.
you have one outfit basically.
That's why we don't change.
Because we don't carry any clothes with us.
We have like nothing with us.
That's why they're dirty.
Yeah, luckily this hotel has laundry, but most of the hotels don't have laundry, so we've been like wearing dirty clothes for the longest time too. It was insane. Like, it was insane. Like, our socks were dirty. It was horrible. It was absolutely horrible.
We lived in the cave with Little Bear.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty much like living in the cave, except for that you got to shower. Luckily, you had to shower, but then you put on dirty clothes. It's just.
Yeah,
terrible.
and you had access to lots of food that we can't really are supposed to eat anyway. It's like they say, oh, well, you're not in jail. You can go outside and get a slice of pizza. Go outside. It's worse in jail because it's like I'm in a place where they have all this food that I'm not supposed to eat. Not supposed to eat donuts and ice cream and
I'm sure that we finally did eat a bunch of it, just because it would have been.
I can tell you that there's don't bother spending much more than whatever Dunkin' Donuts costs.
Yeah, on any sort of basis.
It doesn't really matter how much.
There's that one place that had really good cookies, but I still wouldn't say that if I was gonna binge, I would.
Well, how did you like the ones from Whole Foods I brought the other day?
I don't remember that.
No,
but
you
know what
you
I
loved
loved was Oh, those are the ones from Whole Foods? The ones,
Yeah.
those peanut butter ones?
Yeah.
Was that Whole Foods?
I just grabbed a box of them.
Oh, I thought that was the other place.
No.
Those were the best cookies I've ever had.
Yeah, that was just a box of cookies. Like
from Whole Foods.
$7.
Jeez. Okay, well, what other cookies were delicious too that were really bad?
We can definitely tell you what food tastes
good. The ones
good.
that were delicious that were really bad for you though probably too was those Nestle ones from Target. Those were so good because they were so like they were soft.
Yeah.
And,
Those had like a weird chemical taste to them.
Oh yeah, so you knew they weren't good for you at all.
Those are really bad for you.
Yeah, you knew they were really bad for you.
They have a lot of bad.
But they
we're
had
just like minimizing it. We're minimizing it right now.
But they had this wonderful they were squishy and like soft like the one. That's the thing.
How do they stay squishy and soft sitting in Target for a month?
For a month, where they should be hard.
After a day, right?
Yeah.
Normally they make a cookie after a day.
Clearly, a lot of chemicals.
Something in there. Usually,
a lot of chemicals.
I think sugar keeps it really.
No, they all have sugar. That's the main ingredient of cookies is sugar. So I think more what it is they just put some weird chemicals. They all have sugar. That's like the main ingredient of a cookie is sugar.
So so that's why we're heading back to Vegas, because Vegas out there we had a little more freedom. Here it's like I mean you can't walk outside your door without somebody like trying to sell you something or borrow money from you or or forcing you to eat ice cream.
Oh, it's really bad here with the just constant in your face, like all of the
advertisements for food.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Constant,
Constant.
And it all looks amazing. I mean, I still take pictures of this stuff.
Yeah, but but it looks less amazing to me these days. Like it's kind of whatever. It's not as like whoa, my god, look at that. I gotta get more apps here. Fill this up. Man, delete all my apps. I really messed up all the phones.
He'll come back.
I'm such an idiot.
Yeah.
I was like messing with all the settings on the phone for the first time. Like
she was learning about it. She was learning hard.
Yeah, I sure was learning. But then I thought I was thinking that I didn't like all the new settings they put on.
She thought she was figuring out. She was reading all the privacy policies. I figured this stuff out. I'm like, you know what? There's way tweakier people that spent like you spent like the last week doing this. I mean, think about the nerds.
Yeah, no, we were partying. I'm sure they have a division where people that call when they're tripping out, like about their phones.
These people are clearly hyped. So Apple doesn't have
send them somewhere
Apple
else.
needs to have like a what do you call it? A transfer to the.
They might. I mean, it's kind of felt like. Because they sent me to. I wanted a senior advisor, and they sent me to this woman.
Yeah, you need a senior advisor.
No, I don't think you're gonna be able to answer my question. I am the senior advisor because I was like, I wanted a man because I felt like she wasn't gonna know the tech stuff. She's like, I am the senior advisor. I was like, I didn't think she was. I think they just sent me to like they were sloughing me off is what I felt, which I'm glad they did. I was retarded, but I didn't feel she was the senior advisor. Is what's funny. Like, no, I want the senior advisor. Like, that's what I am. Oh gosh, I'm so embarrassed. I get very embarrassed when I think about it. It's very embarrassing. I called Apple quite a few times. Let's see where my order. I think this is one stop away. Oh, you need to pay rent soon, Biggs.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost 10.
I know. Gotta go downstairs,
Okay,
pay
one
the.
stop away from my order.
Our rent is 2 days at a time.
I know, it's terrible. Let me get the charger that's about to die on my phone. And you gotta keep that going for a second. You got to pay rent soon. It's already 10. Let me get my charger thing. So we're feeling much better.
Much better, even though we're broke.
But we're figuring it out.
But we're figuring it out.
Like, we're figuring out how to make it better. Like,
Figuring out how to make it better. Slowly and slowly. And the big thing that we're doing is the diet, you know. And what's funny is it's like, you know, I feel chubby. I was like, oh, you got so fat and all this other stuff. But it's like on this channel, you'll see that I was as fat as I am now when I was losing weight. So you'll see,
Yeah.
like if you look back up in 2019.
yeah, like we thought you were super thin
Yeah. Oh man.
at this weight now, but now we think you're fat.
And I feel fat because it feels like extra from what I was used to.
Yeah.
So, but
Well, and
from
you
the other
are
way,
a little bit fat though, considering what you were used to. I mean, because this would not be acceptable now to you to be this level. Oh, I love that.
she has her new phone now. It's an iPhone 7 Plus. Meanwhile, this fucking dude's running around with an iPhone 12 Pro, 512K, running around the streets of New York City with an Apple iPhone watch.
Oh yeah, with that that's mine.
Yeah. So mad about that. I don't know if the insurance is going to help us with that story either, because there's not going to be a doubt of that.
Okay.
Because they're like, why wasn't it logged into your Find My?
Oh man, I took everything off like an idiot. Oh my god, it's just.
Because my wife was tripping out and thought that somebody had hacked into her stuff, and so she took everything off and deleted everything.
I didn't want people to be able to find my thing. I thought that was
And
like.
so that's one of the requirements they have, because they're like, why would you
turn that off?
why would anybody turn that off?
Oh
If
my
like you
God.
have a $2,000 phone, why would you turn off? You have a feature
Be
here
surprised.
that means if you lose it or someone steals it, you can go find it.
But what I felt is that other people could find me.
But she thought for some reason people were trying to find her, as if she was that hard to find. Because she's not okay. If someone was really trying to find her, it's not that hard. She posts stuff to social media all the time. But even if you're like, okay, you want to do government stuff, she's staying in hotels, so it's like.
Yeah, pretty easy to find me.
Well, maybe it's not. Maybe it's harder to find someone in a hotel.
Actually, that would be because they're not allowed to tell. They're not allowed to give that information.
Oh, I
Whereas
guess you
if
might be
you
kind of
have-
hard.
Oh, hey, they're about here. You're on the
Oh.
dot. Either-
Okay, you don't have to just call Amazon.
Look at this. You're on the dot here. The dot is
So-
on. That's where we are. So that means.
Well,
watch
yeah,
the
maybe
phone's
they
gonna
were
ring
trying
in
to
a
find her.
second.
I don't fucking know.
No.
No, I mean, but maybe people are always looking out after us.
Yeah. I better run down. I bet you that phone's gonna ring in a second.
Okay, I gotta go downstairs and pay the rent. So
Oh, why
I
don't you just go down there then?
Okay.
And you can grab. It's only. Oh, it might be a couple bags. 'Cause it depends. I think they brought some water. Oh wait, they did bring some water, so it might be a couple bags.
Okay, come with me.
Yeah, let me go with you.
Okay, come on.
Let's go.
Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe and be sure to check out our other channel, The Weight Loss Force.
You'll enjoy it.
The Weight Loss Force. You'll enjoy it.